Hello, my name is Alex, and this week I'm doing a 4-minute video on British monarchs. I'd like to thank I Am Mike Monks for this suggestion, and I hate you because there's no way I can do this in 4 minutes. Straight to the video. I'm going to be doing this episode in 3 parts. The first part is every single British monarch in 1 minute. Go. Egbert, Ethelwulf, Ethelbald, Ethelbert, Ethelred, Alfred the Great, Edward the Elder, Athelstan, Edmund, Edred, Edwig, Edgar, Edward the Martyr, Ethelred II the Unready, Edmund Ironside, Canute the Dane, Harold I, Hardicanute, Edward the Confessor, Harold II, William I the Conqueror, William II, Henry I, Stephen, Henry II, Richard I, John, Henry III, Edward I, Edward II, Edward III, Richard II, Henry IV, Henry V, Henry VI, Edward IV, Edward V, Richard III, Henry VII, Henry VIII, Edward VI, Mary, Elizabeth I, James I, Charles I, Oliver Cromwell, Richard Cromwell, Charles II, James II, and we will come back to him later, William and Mary, Anne, George I, George II, George III, George IV, William IV, Victoria, Edward VII, George V, Edward VIII, George VI, and the current Queen, Elizabeth II. That was every British monarch in 1 minute. Cue title.
Hello, my name is Alex, and I have insomnia. So every night I'll be doing the research to answer the questions you ask me, and then I'll present it all to you in a 3 to 4 minute video. Enjoy!
Okay, so remember how I said that we were going to come back to King James II? Here we are. James II was a disliked king. He hated Protestants and he was Catholic himself. He was eventually driven from the throne and went to France. As a result, William and Mary took the throne. Neither one of them had children though. Queen Anne took the throne, but she didn't have any children. And if she died, there was a chance that King James II could come back and he or his son could continue to rule. And Parliament didn't want that, so they passed the Act of Settlement of 1701. What that act did was basically make sure that the King or Queen of England would always be Protestant. And how they did that was that they declared Sophia of Hanover to be the next heir in line to the throne after Queen Anne. Sophia of Hanover was Protestant, and the act declared that only heirs of her were allowed to become King or Queen of England, and they must remain Protestant and pledge their allegiance to the Church of England. Okay, that's the basic intro to what happened. Now on to part 3, which is a little bit more complicated and a little bit more detailed. So in addition to being in the bloodline of Sophia, there are a couple other guidelines. First of all, you have to be Protestant. Second of all, you can never have been Roman Catholic or marry anyone who is Roman Catholic. And thirdly, you have to have been born to parents that were currently married. That means you can't be a bastard child and become the King or Queen of England. From there, it becomes more complicated still because there's an order of succession that has to be followed. The line of succession always follows the oldest male child of the king or queen. That means that if there's an older daughter and a younger son, the younger son takes precedence because they're male. In addition, all of that younger son's children take precedence over his older sister's children. Okay, now what does that all mean for the current British family? Queen Elizabeth II had 4 children, 3 sons and 1 daughter. Now you would think it would go down succession of first son, second son, third son, first daughter, but that's not how it works. It actually works first son, first son's first son, first son's second son. The thing is that if the queen dies, the first in line is Prince Charles. At that point, the entire system of heir to the throne changes. But that's way too much. That makes my head hurt. So I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, now that was a terrible, terrible topic. I hate it so much. Please give me a better topic to research. In the comments below, leave me a comment, tell me what to research, and I'll spend the next week researching it, and then I'll put it all together for you in a 3 to 4 minute video. I'll see you next Friday.